afternoon. If you can't tell, it's super dark already. I'm using my lunchtime to do some crafts. So today's the 9th of December. I'm looking at a chocolate. I'm like getting onto this part because I really want to have it. So the chocolate for today on my calendar was a little bow. They're always the same. It's just white inside and then milk chocolate outside. The coffee in the morning was fortissimo, which is really good for the morning to just wake you up. Now I'm having some apple, non-alcoholic glow, obviously because I'm working. I'm just on my lunch break. I'm working from home. And then on my Amma calendar today, on the 9th, I got a pair of tassels, which apparently is some sort of earrings. So that's what I got here. And then from Body Shop, I always like to start with the suggestion of a good deed. And today says, chat to a homeless person today and make that magic real for everybody. Which is a nice thing to do, actually, to just say hi rather than just walking by and ignoring people. But to be honest, sometimes I don't really know what to do or what to say. I want to not be rude and somehow say hi, but then how do you go from there? I guess the best way to find out is actually say hi and see how it goes. But now we have super strict restrictions due to Corona. So I'm not sure, but I guess you can talk to somebody like if everyone is wearing masks at a distance. Because you want to give the gift of human warmth, but not Corona, right? Yeah, but definitely it's a nice thing to do. And inside this box today, box number 9 has more banana. Conditioner. Okay, so, and I'm guessing, yes, correctly, smells good, just like, there was some bubble gum in my childhood, I think they were called Super Gorilla, and they had like this very strong flavor when you put them in your mouth and they were delicious, but then 2 seconds later, they just tasted like nothing. But there was a banana flavored one, and I think, well, I didn't taste this, but it tasted the same way this smells. So every time I smell this, somehow I think of those bubble gums from my childhood. So that's it. Those are my advent calendar things. And speaking of advent calendar routine, yes, I have also lit up my candle on, so my calendar candle, that on each day you burn the equivalent of a specific day, the day you're on. So today I've done that for number 9 in the morning, and I had the coffee. That was the only things I've done, because then I had to get ready to work and do some work. And now on my lunch break, which looks a little bit like daylight, it's like the only part of the day that actually it's not dark, because you wake up in the morning, it's dark. If you blink, it's dark again. So I really try to either do something or go for a walk, because there's some nature just downstairs for me. So whenever possible, I just go for a walk just to be outside and soak up that little bit of, I'm not gonna say sun, because it's been gray, but at least that little bit of daylight. So that's that. So I think now with my lunch times, I'm gonna start doing some crafts, because I love making things to gift to friends, and now it's the Christmas time, so that's the best time to do that. And I made a little list of things that I'm gonna do. So today I'm gonna be making some hair and body gel. So you can do this very easily. So what you need, this one I got, and it says it's hair and body gel base. But I mean, I don't know where you live. In Denmark, there's a lot of things that are non-scented. Body products and I don't know, laundry products. There's a lot of things non-scented. So it should be more or less easy to find just a regular body gel, for example, or shampoo that is not scented. So you don't have to buy something called gel base or whatever. Just go with that one. And then you can still personalize it. So in this case, because this is the base, I'm going to be adding some aloe vera. But chances are, if you're getting one from the supermarket or from the beauty shop, it probably already has some things that are good for your skin. So you may or may not want to add this. Then, to make it a little bit fancy, I have some white shimmery soap pigment. This one probably came in some other kit because it's in a little bag, but usually it comes in a little pot. So I'm going to be using this to make it a little bit shimmery, a little bit fancier. Then you also need, because this one doesn't smell of anything, and I mean in Denmark sometimes that is the purpose. People don't like things that smell of anything. So, but I do. So the fragrances I have are vanilla and coconut and lavender. And actually I have similar ones that look exactly the same, and they're for candles. So I always have to pay a lot of attention and make sure that I put things in the different boxes, and when I take them out I always check, because obviously you don't want to shower with candle scent because that's, I don't know if that's approved for going on your skin, so I try to keep them separate. So that's the fragrance, and then I'm gonna also add a little bit of color. I've got some dyes here, and this bubble is cute, but it's on the way. So one thing about this Christmas tree thing is that it's really nice. Well, Christmas brunch, I don't know what to call it. But when you want to do some work or just have dinner or have friends over at a safe distance, Corona times, all of this gets on the way. So it's a little bit inconvenient. It looks very cute if you don't want to use the table. Otherwise we have to move it elsewhere. But so the dyes that I have are red, mint, so transparent red, mint doesn't say, opaque brown, opaque ocean blue, and transparent olive green. So I'm gonna start by mixing a little bit of base, and for this there isn't really like a recipe, you just add to your liking basically. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this transparent glass so you can see. I also have a measuring one, but I don't really need to measure anything very accurately. You just put some drops until you're happy. So let's do that and try not to make a mess. So, oh, this is very viscous. There we go. All right, it's like you're pouring some sort of gelatin. Is this half? I'm gonna do half because I might want to do a different color, for example. So yeah, it's about half. So I already did that. Put it to the side. So I reckon 10 milliliters of aloe vera is a good amount for 500, which is the total of this. So I'm gonna put about half in here because I left about half back in there. Okay, I have to squeeze it a little bit hard. There we go. It would be, by the way, manufacturers, it would be really helpful if you could see, there you go, if I remove the sticker, then we can see the volume, and I think it was bang on half, so I'm happy with that. So that's the aloe vera. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this pigment to make it a little bit fancy and shimmery. So I've got a little spatula, but you can also use a spoon or just kind of like dump it in there, it's fine. But you know, I do work in a lab, so somehow, and I'm already not wearing gloves, which is you know, but it's fine. None of this, I mean, all of this is gonna go on your skin, and none of this is the original chemicals. Like the base, everything is already mixed in there, so you're fine. But if you want, you can wear gloves. It's totally fine. I have no idea how shimmery this is gonna get. So I think that's good. So now I'm gonna use this to mix, because ooh, there's a lot of glitter going around here. All right, so now I mix. I think I'm gonna have to mix for a long, long time. Okay, but it's looking pretty. Can you see the difference? Like the top and the bottom? It still needs to be mixed in a little bit more. Maybe I'll need to take a spoon. Okay, it's looking pretty as it is, and at the moment it's white. So now let's pick a fragrance. I feel like somehow fragrance needs to go together with the color, right? You can't have something red and then have it smell like lemon. Somehow I feel like it's a weird experience if you're using that, but maybe. Some people like adventure. I like things that are parallel and organized, so to me that would be a confusing experience. But you know, you do you. It's your soap, it's your friends or for yourself. So whatever you want to do, it's fine. So yes, now it looks really nicely mixed. And fragrance, vanilla, lavender or coconut. I feel like lavender might be a better one for the solid soap that I'm going to be making on a different day. So I'm going to go with coconut. Oh, and then what color goes with coconut? I don't want to make it brown, that's weird. I actually quite like the white one, but I do want to add a little bit of color. Oh, I like mint, but then again, is it confusing because it's coconut and... I'll think about it. Let's see. Let me see if I can make up my mind once I smell it. Oh, it smells really good. Okay, so a few drops. It's not as easy as it seems. Okay. Let's mix it in. Smells really, really good. Yeah, because coconut is brown. But do you really want to shower with something that is brown? Or maybe if it's just a drop, actually, with the white, maybe it's not so bad. We will find out right now, all together. So let's see. Okay, you just need like a couple of drops, so I hope that's not already too much. La 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 la. Okay, it looks kind of golden, I think, so it's all right. Alright, so I just had to mix this to death. It's not that is easy with this thin thing, so if you want to be smarter than me, maybe you can use like a spoon or something with more area, because then that will make your life way easier. But it's looking pretty. I like it. And that's it. So yeah, so you need your base or just like some non-scented shampoo or shower gel, or in this case this is both shampoo and shower gel. You can do it separately depending on what you want to do and what you can find. So after that, if it's non-scented, just add some fragrance, and I decided to add some shimmer as well. You don't have to. And then I added color. The other thing I added was aloe vera, but if you're not getting this from a DIY shop, you're just getting it from the shelf of a supermarket, chances are that you don't need the aloe vera and already has everything that is good for your skin. So that's that. This is the stuff. Then I had this cutest little funnel that now I realize it's going to be useless because this is very thick. There's no way I'm gonna make it go through this, so I've given up on that idea already. Then I have some cute little bottles. I'm gonna then pour that into here, and I have some as well that have this dispenser like this, not all of them though. And also I'm making boxes of homemade gifts for different sizes of families. So I have some that are for one person, 2 people, or 2 people with kids. So then that determines also how many little items I'm putting in each box, and also the size of some of them. So I'm gonna try and squeeze that into here, pour that into here somehow. And then the final touch to make it like really personal, for each little thing, I'm gonna add a little decoration. So for this one, I'm gonna put a little star, and I'm gonna write with this white pen, like liquid white pen, of what it is. So let me just grab a little star, a little string, scissors. I think that's all I need. Okay, so this is what I got. So a little star, and it's got like a little hook. So I'm gonna have this string go around it, and I'm gonna write soap on one side and shampoo on the other side. So let's see how it goes. Soap. Oh, now I have to wait for it to dry. And then I'll write shampoo on the other side. So I'm gonna just start cutting the string. And this is a new one. I have no idea where the end of this is. Oh no, oh. Found it. Oh, there we go. So, let's see for this one. Little measure about there is fine. All right, so there, and now I'm going to write shampoo on the other side. Wait for it to dry. And that's it. So I'm just gonna pour this in there. Then I'm gonna tie the little star. I love to put little things like this because it makes it special, I think, because then it's not just something you bought from the shop, but it's something you made, and then I think it says, you know, made with love, and I was thinking about you when I was doing this. All right, and then it's just gonna stay there. I'll probably remove it while I pour that because otherwise I might make a mess. But yeah, it makes it instantly a little bit cute. Okay, so let's just pour this in there and see if it's pourable at all. I think it's now mixed thoroughly because you don't want it to not be even, right? So this is coconut. Okay, this is gonna make a mess, so it needs to be slowly like that. All right, I got time. I can be here for a long, long time. Yeah, so it needs to be thin like that. All right, and there you go. Another piece of advice, learn from me so that you can do it better. Make sure you do measure. Maybe then, I didn't measure it, I thought I'd just wing it, but then I went for the bigger bottle instead of the little ones. And now there's like a little bit missing, so I'm just gonna make some more to top it up, because otherwise it looks like maybe I already used some and then I'm giving this to somebody, so that's not good. But yeah, this is the final look. I'm just gonna give it a wipe. Okay, and that's it. Your own personalized, homemade with love. There, you put the dispenser bit, and then you put your little ornament. And that's that. So I'm gonna make some more. And I'm also gonna do the rest into smaller little ones, and I'll probably have a go at different colors. So that's that. That is gift number 2. Gift number 1 that I made, if you want to watch my video from the 2nd of November, sorry, December, I made some homemade drinks as well. So I did bought, so one of them was a gift when I got, so it was some bottles that had already everything that was needed in there, and then you just pour some vodka in. But I did share the ingredients, so if you want, you can just do it yourself from scratch, or you can come up with your own recipes of different spices and fruits and whatever you want to put in there, and then you pour the alcohol, or you can just make other drinks that are non-alcoholic, whatever you and your friends like, and then put it into a little bottle and also add a little ornament. So that's what I'm gonna do maybe next week or the week after, probably next week, and I'm gonna show you as well, because those drinks are supposed to rest for a few weeks, so that's what's happening now. And then I'm gonna put a little decorative ornament on them as well, and a little label to say what it is. So that's it. So idea number 2 is soap or shower gel, or in this case both together. And in my next videos I'm gonna be making some candles, 2 types, just the pouring, so the melting the wax and adding some fragrance and color. And then the other one is these sheets of beeswax that you can cut and make whatever design you want, and then just roll them with a wick. That's a different kind of candle that you can make. And then I'll think if there is other things that I want to make to put in the little box that I'm making for some friends. So if you want to have a look and see how I make those, maybe you can consider subscribing and hitting the notifications bell so that you know whenever there's a new video, and then you can learn mostly from my mistakes, so that then when you get to do it, you do it right. So I think this is a good way of learning. You watch somebody do it, then they make a mistake and you're like, oh, okay, let's not do that, let's do it the right way. So in that way, at least it's helpful, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. And now I have to go and continue my working day because it's lunchtime, and yeah, I have to work because it's Wednesday. So I went ahead and made some more until I ran out of the base gel. So this is the first one I made, and that's brown. And then I decided to try the mint soap dye. It says on there soap. and I really like the result. It says mint, but to me maybe it's the lack of light. It looks more blue than green. I really like it. So I've made a few more until I ran out of the base gel. And then on top of adding the little bit of string with a star, it was looking a little bit bare, so I went ahead and added also a little label, Christmassy label. That's the one I had that says Merry Christmas, and then I wrote in golden what it is, so shampoo and soap, because shower gel is a bit long, but they look super cute. So it's a super simple idea, and I think your friends will appreciate the effort you put in, and just tiny details make everything look immediately very festive. So I'm actually very pleased with the result.